Hello Virgo, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to your reading for September for love and romance. So I want to apologize for not getting the love readings out for last month. I was traveling in Ireland with my fiance Mitch, and we actually got engaged while we were there. So it was very exciting and busy time for us, and we're both very happy. So happy to be back with you doing readings again, though, of course. So this is for Virgo, love and romance. We're going to look at your energy, so you know what to expect this month, your partner or potential partner's energy, so you know where they're coming from, and then how the two of you may be blending together in relationship. So we'll pull some cards for that. And then at the end of the reading, I'll pull an oracle card for one for singles and one for couples, so we can kind of focus in on where those two groups are. Now we had the Knight of Cups coming out, so this is someone with very kind of charging forward with a lot of love and passion. This could be you, or this could be somebody pursuing you. So this is for Virgo, for love and romance for the month of September. What does Virgo need to know for September? Virgo. Okay. I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot. Virgo. And if you would like a private reading with me, I'd love to read for you, and you can find the link in the description box below. So your overall energy, Virgo, is the King of Swords. Now you've got the High Priestess with the Emperor. Wow, really powerful cards. And the Four of Swords with the Sun. Wow. Okay. Now your partner or potential partner is coming in overall with the Moon. It's a little bit on the mysterious side. We've got the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. We've got the King of Wands and the Chariot. Okay. Between the two of you, overall we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay. So right off the bat, before we get into it, for those of you who are single and looking, there are a ton of people coming into this reading. So really good month for you if you're trying to get out and date and meet people. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6. There's like at least 6 people in this reading. So it looks really good. 7, really, 7. So your energy, Virgo, you're actually coming in here as the King of Swords. So this is a very, it's an interesting energy. Very confident and self-assured, but also quite independent and a little bit edgy. You may come off as a bit aloof to other people, so just be aware of that. I don't think that's normally your tendency, so you know, something might be going on where you're just needing a little bit more space and alone time, and that's perfectly fine. But just be aware that that's what you're putting out to other people. So if you're trying to attract people, that could be a negative, right? So you want to make sure that you kind of warm yourself up a little bit. If you're into your space and that's what you need right now, then that's perfectly fine. Now, this is what you're feeling, and you have both the High Priestess and the Emperor. So this is incredibly powerful energy, highly spiritual, highly intuitive, and in tune with the universe and energies and the flow of life. It's really quite wonderful. A lot of magic, a lot of manifestation potential here as well. people are going to notice this about you. They're going to kind of stop in their tracks and be like, wow, that is a really powerful individual. And it's going to show in your confidence as well. It's going to be hard to miss that. So use that to your advantage. You know, you can really pull what you want into your life because of how strong you are right now. It's really wonderful. Now this is in what you want, and I do kind of get the sense we've got that King of Swords, and the Four of Swords is coming up in what you want. So this is kind of a little bit of alone time or downtime. This can be time to think, time to just have space for yourself, do things that you enjoy doing, you know, while you're alone. This can be kind of a rest after a really busy period of time. And this could be a much needed tune into your more spiritual side, perhaps. So certainly nothing wrong with that. Overall, you have the Sun, and that's going to show in you as well. People are going to notice that. Despite the fact that you're perhaps a little bit aloof or reclusive, maybe, you're still going to have this wonderful, positive, warm energy surrounding you, which is really nice that you have that. So people will still be drawn to you. Okay, there's a lot of charisma going on here. It's very, very good. Basically, any intentions that you set out with this powerful, magical, manifesting energy that you hold this month is going to come back in for you strong and almost effortlessly. Now, your partner's coming in as the Moon, and this can be why you're kind of pulling back and having to think about things a little bit, because maybe you're confused by what they're putting out towards you. Maybe they're giving you mixed signals. Maybe they're not being confident enough. Maybe they're not being as, you know, kind of solid in their energy or in how they are behaving towards you. You know, a little bit wishy-washy maybe. So be aware of that. This can also indicate that maybe your partner's not telling you everything or showing you everything, like they're kind of trying to hide something from you. And this doesn't have to be something negative necessarily, but for whatever reason they're not showing you their full self. They're not being 100% upfront with you. And this could be why you're kind of pulling back a little bit and having to think about things. Now they are coming in here with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So regardless of, you know, who you are watching this reading, this can be male or female because it's general. But this would be also a very strong individual, someone who's really a force to be reckoned with. I feel like this person would perhaps be a little bit stubborn, actually. I'm getting kind of like a rigid and stubborn feeling from this person. Possibly stuck in their ways, but on the other hand, with this Chariot here, once something catches their eye, like something new, they have no problem kind of changing their course and going after that. So when they believe that something is good for them and right and true, they're going to stick by that, but they're also open to what's going on around them, and they will allow that to come in, and if it makes more sense to do something else, off they go. Now there's a feeling of waiting with this card, being ready for something, being prepared, and it's kind of like you're just resting in wait, and that's your partner's energy. It feels like they've been waiting for a long time. I just get this sense. It's almost like there's cobwebs growing on them, and that's what I'm seeing. And that could be why if you've been involved with this person for a while, that could be why they're being a little bit foggy and kind of giving you some weird signals that are confusing to you. Because maybe they're waiting for you to do something and they expect you to do something, but they might not have actually been clear about that and communicated that to you. So that's where this kind of disconnect is going on. What they want is action. This is in the what they want part of the reading. So we have the King of Wands, which is all about fire and passion and action and just like getting things done. And we have the Chariot, which is all about this intense forward momentum and a lot of action as well. So they're really looking for things to pick up pace and start moving. Because as I said, when I'm tuning into their feeling, I feel like they're just standing there and there's like cobwebs gathering on them, and they want that cleared out. And I love that they have the moon and you have the sun. So it's like you hold this key, and whether or not you know it, and I think you're going to discover it this month at some point, there's going to be like this aha moment, and you're going to understand how to shed light onto this kind of night zone that your partner's in. It's kind of like they're stuck in the dark somehow, and really going stale here. And you're coming in with this brilliant, beautiful, almost blinding energy, some kind of inspiration, and definitely a lot of action behind that. And you're coming in and you're able to kind of breathe new life into whatever's going on here that's kind of keeping things stale. Now between you, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is kind of this really solid, dependable energy. So you know that you can rely on your partner, and your partner or potential partner knows that they can rely on you. Very dependable. This is someone who is going to do their duty, and you know that they're not going to let you down. So it's good energy, and it's a good foundation for sure. Between you, and I'm really happy that you have this really awesome energy between the two of you. At the heart, you have the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful, deep, emotional love connection. The ability to be really open with each other, open up your hearts and be vulnerable, and also explore the depths of your love together and not being afraid to be vulnerable. So really, really beautiful. This could also indicate an encouragement to do that a little bit more this month. Maybe focus on that. And then what the two of you want. We have the Six of Cups. So for those of you who are single, this could be you wanting to get back together with somebody who you knew in the past. And because this is coming in between you, maybe there is somebody coming back in. And we have a lot of people going on, so that's definitely something that could happen for some of you. But for those of you who are partnered already, there's this sense that you want to kind of revisit. I get the sense that you want to go back to places that you used to go to together, like destination spots. Almost like you're going to be talking, oh, remember when we used to always go to so-and-so place every fall, or whatever it might be, you know? There's kind of like reminiscing and wanting to revisit places that you used to travel to, or things that you used to do together. It's like bringing that back into your life and reincorporating that, kind of like bringing in fond memories. So it's nice. Now, additional message for couples, coupled Virgos. What do coupled Virgos need to know for the month of September? We have Beauty. When I was pre-shuffling for you, this was the card that came out, and I love how that happens. So definitely the card for you guys this month, singles and couples, because that did come out just as I was generally shuffling. So Beauty. And of course you have the Sun, which is just such a beautiful, wonderful card. And you obviously have a lot of love in your life too, so just enjoy it. It's really going to be a wonderful, beautiful month. I don't see there being an awful lot of, conflict or disagreement or anything like that going on between you. It's just like there's some kind of need for you for a little bit of space, and for your partner some kind of shake up, or they need to kind of search for their own truth in some way. But ultimately this is going to be a really beautiful month for you. Now for single Virgos, what do single Virgos need to know for the month? Oh, there it is. You got ancestors and you got awakening. Okay. I associate ancestors with the Six of Cups. So for those of you who are looking and you've been thinking about somebody from your past, this is kind of like double message here that somebody is coming back in. And this can be because you have that really, really strong energy. I'm just going to move this card out of the way. Where you're really, really focusing in and you're bringing things into your life and you're being very successful with that. So some of you are doing this very intentionally, and you are like sending out the message to the universe, I want this person back in my life. And lo and behold, maybe you're going to run into each other at the grocery store. Who knows? But that's super exciting. And you have awakening. It's almost like there's this new beginning going on here for you. Again, I think we already talked about this. There's going to be some kind of like aha moment, and it was associated with the Sun. And that's coming in here again too, this energy of almost like the light being just suddenly turned on for you, and all of a sudden things look a lot brighter and more beautiful and optimistic. So this is a beautiful month for you, Virgo. I'm so happy for you. For those of you who do not want to get back together with your, whether they're exes or just people that you've been connected with in the past, then don't. This is not saying that you have to get back with them. This is saying if you want to, you have the power to bring that into your life. If that's not of interest to you, then, and going through this reading has made it clear to you based on how you're feeling about that you don't want that, then just don't let that come into your life, and that's perfectly fine. But it looks like it's going to be absolutely wonderful. So I'm so happy for you, Virgo. I think that is everything. I think we've covered all of our bases here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and I hope that it was helpful for you. Once again, if you would like a private reading with me, you can find that link in the description box below. And I hope to see you again in about mid-September. Take care of yourself until then.